The first snow of the season possible this weekend. The cities of Columbia and Jefferson City are preparing for winter-like weather conditions and snow removal.
ABC 17's Lindsay Burning talked to public works departments in both cities today. And Lindsay, they say they are ready now if the snow does hit.
Joey and Maritza, each year the Salt Dome in Columbia on Big Bear Boulevard stores about 5,000 tons of salt that's put down on the streets of Columbia throughout the winter. Right now, Columbia Public Works says it's holding about 4,200 tons, but they will still be getting several shipments to fill it over the next couple of weeks. Stephen Sapp with Columbia Public Works says they have been preparing for winter for several months.
Our preparation really goes all the way back to those months of July and August when nobody's thinking about snow except for us, and we're working on looking at whether our snow routes are still good, whether we need to add additional snow routes and priority routes, and that's one of the things that we did actually do this year. In October, the council received a report. We added about 10 miles of priority snow routes.
If it snows more than 2 inches in Columbia, a city ordinance says any vehicle parked on designated snow routes must be moved off the street or it will be towed. And Sapp says this year the fine for parking on those snow routes is increasing from $15 to $100. You can find all of the priority snow routes on comosnow.com. Sapp also says residential streets will only be plowed if it snows more than 4 inches and the priority streets have already been cleared. But in Jefferson City, all streets will be plowed after a snowstorm.
We have a bare pavement policy throughout our city, residential or arterial. That's a policy that we've had for some time. Our city council directs us to, gives us the resources that we can make that happen. And one of the reasons is because we are so hilly.
Jefferson City has 23 snow plows used for removal. And in Columbia, the Public Works Street Division has about 25 plows. But if more are needed, that number can be nearly doubled by using vehicles from other city departments like Water and Light. Sapp says the city of Columbia spent nearly $600,000 on snow removal last year, and that cost changes every year depending on the amount of snowfall throughout the season. Smith says this year's snow removal budget for Jefferson City, also called the chemical budget, is $225,000, and they are currently storing about 3,600 tons of salt. Authorities say think ahead before driving in winter conditions.
We encourage people to make sure that their cars are in good condition this winter, tires are good, that they have emergency kits in their vehicle, keep a full tank of gas. Just be prepared.
I also talked to Columbia Public Schools today. CPS says this is the first year it'll be implementing late starts when it snows if needed. That would mean every school would start 2.5 hours later than their usual starting time and give Public Works a couple of extra hours to clear the roads and make driving conditions safer for parents and students. CPS says it will notify parents and staff before 6 a.m. if there is a late start or snow day.
Lindsay, thank you. You can find Columbia and Jefferson City road conditions on our website, abc17news.com.